This is the Halo 2 Anniversary Battle Rifle model from the latest Halo 4 Reflow mod update, with the Halo 4 Rescored sound mod woven in. To include the trusty Magnum. I've shown off these two mods before the recent Reflow update, but for the uninitiated, Halo 4 Reflow cleans up the overly embellished visuals and reinvigorates the gameplay. Sensible detailed changes such as the removal of the perfectly fine Warthog turned over on its side with the turret attached just found laying right in front of you in retail. That Warthog is gone. That doesn't mean you had to traverse this level on foot, but the Warthog that you do find has crash landed with all the other debris, so it is banged up, but it is still drivable. It's a cool minor change that makes sense.
This Warthog's actually in good shape, all things considered.
Now listen to the Warthog's audible changes from retail. The engine sound reverts to the more classic sound and ditches that monster truck Foley heard in Halo 4 retail. You'll find that the Covenant armor has been recolored to discern ranks much easier from a distance. This is especially helpful with the reworked AI, as enemies such as elites and hunters have more tenacity in their behavior. Also, the lame and cheap hit markers have been removed, thankfully. Nice classic melee sound. This game is over 10 years old and still has better explosion effects than Halo Infinite. Nice light effect to help the weapon crate stand out more from a distance. Now let's listen for some more classic weapons Foley. The assault rifle retains its Halo 4 retail weapons Foley. A lot of fans like it. Look at the blood decals on the ground. You certainly don't need hit markers. Time to go buck wild. The Halo 2 Anniversary shotgun model. It still works. The hunters are more aggressive and defensive when surrounded, making them more of a threat that commands your attention.
Contacts! Coming down the walls!
It's satisfying lining up the headshot on Prometheans with the Halo 2 Anniversary Magnum. This mod is being played on Heroic, though it is balanced for all difficulties. Here is a cool detail. You're familiar with how the Promethean weapons satisfyingly form piece by piece when you pick them up initially. Well, this mod also plays a quickened animation of the weapon forming whenever you switch to it, as opposed to retail, where in retail it's already formed together. This is a nice little reminder that the weapon you're holding has its own laws of physics. I really like this detail. I think it's pretty neat. Instead of the Promethean Knights teleporting every few seconds, in this mod they are likely to charge the player. They can catch you off guard when you're not expecting it, making them more threatening than retail. For the Promethean Watchers, they are more inclined to resurrect a downed knight, so it's more imperative you take out the Watchers first, and then deal with the Knights. The pulse grenades in this mod have a strong gravitational pull. It's so much better in this Reflow mod. While airborne watchers can sometimes escape the gravity pull, ground forces and even dead bodies can get pulled in and thrown around. Vehicles are no exception either to the pulse grenade's gravity pull. You gotta be careful. If you get pulled in by the pulse grenade, it's a pretty wicked loud experience. Since the enemy AI is improved, so are your friendlies. They are redesigned to have stronger health, they won't get stunned as often, their vision is 2010, and are much more accurate with lead trigger fingers. Now for the gorgeous Halo 2 Anniversary Sniper Rifle. Oh man, this thing looks great. Let's go ahead and put it to use. Your enemies will ragdoll to the 50 caliber round. Wow, a really powerful 50 caliber round. The Halo 2 Anniversary Ghost models have been imported in this mod. I really like the interior design of this Ghost. I think it looks great. The exterior design is nice too. Now, in the retail version, while riding the Mammoth, sometimes your shields will take damage. That is no longer the case in this mod. That has been remedied, so you can enjoy the ride without being haunted by the Mammoth.
A secondary battle position, but requesting evac for casualties.
Now we get to enjoy the classic Warthog turret sound. This is something wild I just noticed. Halo 4 released in 2012, well before the show Stranger Things. But doesn't this segment with the music and the location remind you of the Upside Down in the first season of Stranger Things?
You will relent, human, or you will perish. All in life is choice. And your day to choose has come.
He's altering the tower!
That's so cool. Maybe it's just me, but the score and the environment remind me of the show.
Your artillery trouble. Understood, Commander.
Now for Spartan Ops. Halo 4 Reflow has refined Spartan Ops with everything it improves from the campaign and assists the player with a slight increase in damage and health for solo play. Halo 4 Rescored works just fine from the campaign, Spartan Ops, and non-public matchmaking. So it's a seamless transition from the campaign into Spartan Ops. Halo 4 Reflow Nexus and the Steam Workshop link are accessible in the description of this video, to include the Nexus file for Halo 4 Rescored. These mods make Halo 4 much more enjoyable. If you haven't heard, I am in the process of launching my veteran-owned coffee business, focused on mushroom coffee and traditional coffee. I need your support. If you've enjoyed my content over the years, please consider going to my GoFundMe link I have placed in the description of this video. It will help me immensely. Thank you so much for your support. You'll hear from me again in the next video. Coyote.